Hello everyone and welcome to K-Sport. Well, it's just one day before the finals of IPL 2024. We want to take a look at how big this tournament has gotten this year. This year the IPL really broke some new boundaries, both literally and figuratively. The sheer number of sixes that were hit, the sheer number of runs that were hit, not a lot of wickets, but still, this IPL had it on. It was absolutely entertaining cinema. But the explosives didn't start only after the IPL began. It actually started way back in December 2023 itself. That's because on that day, the record for the highest purchase by a team was made by the Kolkata Knight Riders when they snatched up Mitchell Starc for more than 24 crores. And even before Mitchell Starc was picked up for that price, Pat Cummins was the first player to break the 20 crore barrier in the IPL when he was signed for over 20 crores by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So that got us thinking, if we could build a team of under the scatter players who had bought for a very cheap rate in the auction, and if they could go up against the best team of the tournament so far, the Kolkata Knight Riders. I mean, they were the first team to make it to the playoffs, make it to the finals, and they're also the best team in the league stage. So here we go, our team of the Paisa Vasool players versus Kolkata Knight Riders. So let's take a look at the batting department of our team of Paisa Vasool players. Well, we have it opening with Sai Sudarshan and Jake Fisher-McCook. Jake Fisher-McCook will start the run fest from ball number 1. So he's going to be bringing the attack to the bowlers from the very first over. And then we have Sai Sudarshan, who is a good anchor of sorts, but will get going once he gets set. So that's our opening 2 batters. And number 3, we have Rajat Patidar, and he's a great player to have in your team on his day. Rajat Patidar is one of the reasons that RCB were able to make such a great comeback in the second half of the IPL. And at number 4, we have our most expensive player of the Paisa Vasool team, Riyan Parag, who was bought for less than 4 crores by the Rajasthan Royals. Riyan Parag, despite multiple difficult seasons in the IPL, has finally come good for the Rajasthan Royals. This season, he is currently the batsman with the most number of runs as an uncapped player. And Riyan Parag has been great for the Rajasthan Royals and is currently their leading run scorer as well. He's also very handy on the field and can give this team a few overs if they need him in the middle. Tilak Verma is our next player on the list. He's that crunch player that your team could use in any situation. In case they need to get the run rate up and going, then he's your man. Or in case they're facing a bit of a collapse or difficulty in the middle, then Tilak Verma is that guy who can anchor the innings and score runs at a good rate as well. Tilak Verma has been one of the shining stars for the Mumbai Indians over the last 3 seasons. Barring Jasprit Bumrah, of course. But with the bat, he's been one of their most dependable players and most consistent in his time at Mumbai. Now we move on to our finishers. You can't spell the word finish without S and H. Want to think of one more name that you can't finish without S and H? Well, it's Shashank Singh. IPL 2024 was a great comeback year for Shashank Singh. He was crucial with the bat for the Punjab Kings and was their leading run scorer this year with over 350 runs. And he put up all those runs while coming into finish matches. That just goes to show you how good he was this year. And rounding up our batting lineup, a South African superstar and also our wicketkeeper in this team, Tristan Stumps. Tristan Stumps has been great for the Delhi Capitals this year. He put up almost 400 runs for them and was doing it at an absolutely berserk strike rate as well. And that's why he has one of the best strike rates in the death overs in this year's IPL. So that rounds up our batting unit for the Paisa Vasool team. Now let's take a look at the Kolkata Knight Riders batting. Let's take a look at KKR's opening batters, Phil Salt and Sunil Narine. Phil Salt has been one of the best buys, best bargains even, in this year's IPL, coming in for just 1.5 crores after Jason Roy stepped down. And Sunil Narine has been having a great renaissance after being promoted up the order by Gautam Gambhir. Sunil Narine almost put up 500 runs in this year's tournament and Phil Salt almost 450 runs. A great opening pair for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Coming in at number 3 is Venkatesh Iyer, putting up over 300 runs and having a great season as well. One of his best seasons ever since 2021, where he first put his stamp in the IPL. Shreyas Iyer is also having a good run in this year's tournament. After missing out in last year's IPL, he's come back strong and has put up almost 350 runs so far, with a good strike rate as well. Coming in at number 5, well, it's Andre Russell. Andre Russell hasn't had a lot to do with the bat this season, putting up over 200 runs, but his strike rate has been great as always. And he did have a few crunch matches where he put up some really quick runs for the Kolkata Knight Riders and swayed the game in their favour. And coming in to finish the innings for the Kolkata Knight Riders, it's Rinku Singh. Rinku Singh has been one of the best bargain buys by the Kolkata Knight Riders at just 50 lakhs. Rinku Singh faced the same issue as Andre Russell, where he hasn't faced a lot of balls in this IPL. And as a result, he was part of the reserve squad in the T20 World Cup. But still, he's a very dependable player that any team would be lucky to have. And taking a look at our next player on the list, a player who could come very well in handy as an impact sub, It's Ankush Raghuvanshi. Ankush Raghuvanshi has been really good for the Indian under-19 setup, and he brought those performances to the Kolkata Knight Riders and has contributed some really handy runs to the boys in purple. Another player that KKR has used as a finisher in recent games is Ramandeep Singh. Ramandeep Singh is also really capable of putting in some handy runs for the boys in purple, and he was bought for a really cheap rate of just 20 lakhs. And rounding up the rest of KKR's batting lineup is Nitish Rana, Manish Pandey and Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Both Manish Pandey and Nitish Rana didn't have a whole lot to do this season. Manish Pandey usually came in as a substitute fielder, and Nitish Rana was injured for a majority of the season. But a lot of the eyes will be on Gurbaz as he replaced Phil Salt in their opening qualifier match, as well as he will be taking in Phil Salt's place for the final. So let's see how good this KKR batting lineup lands up overall. Now taking a look at KKR's overall batting this season, they put up over 2,300 runs at a strike rate of over 160. Really good numbers, and they have to be. They're the team that's the best in the tournament. But taking a look at our Paisa Vasool players, they put up over 2,900 runs this season at a strike rate of over 170. Digging further deeper into the numbers, because that's just what we like to do at K-Sport. This team of Paisa Vasool players has put up runs at a rate of 4.2 per lakh spent. And the Kolkata Knight Riders have put up runs at a rate of 0.42 per lakh spent. This team of Paisa Vasool players was bought for just over 7 crores, and over half that money was spent on Riyan Parag alone. And on the other hand, we have the KKR batting lineup, which was bought for over 53 crores. So that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. The whole point of this experiment was not to call out teams for spending huge wads of cash on players that don't end up performing. I think the Kolkata Knight Riders are proving the exact opposite, where despite players going for such big sums, they're still a great team, the best team in the tournament so far. But with this video, we wanted to divert your eyes to the fact that there are some really good players that are going for cut trades in the IPL. Teams just have to know where to look. Thank you so much for watching again. Please like, share and subscribe, and keep coming back to K-Sport for more cricketing content.